So we just poured the this seed into the hopper here, inside there, pretty straightforward. And this, here, can you hold that?
Yeah.
This hopper comes off. So all you do is you press down that, and this thing kind of like holds this plastic tab in. So if you press that back, you can tip it forward and it comes right out.
I see. Okay.
And that's what you do to empty the seed at the end. It makes it way easier. And also if you were seeding other things, you can take this all apart and you swap out those rollers inside there for different sized, they all have different size holes to seed, you know, bigger and smaller seeds. So this is the front here. That's the drive wheel. You can see how when it turns, you see how the chain in there turns.
Oh, I see.
And that turns that sprocket, that turns that wheel, that turns the seeds and brings the seeds down and drops them.
I see, so I got it backwards.
Yep, so it goes this way. But other than that, it's basically the same as the other one. Other than this is adjustable, this is adjustable here. Sometimes these will get loose, so you got to just tighten them. You got to just check if they're tight, but they are. And then, oh, and here, Chris, just take a sighting down that rope.
Oh yeah, I see what's going on there.
See how there's a bulge in the middle? So I think actually that's why we ended up with those wonky.
Gotcha.
Like we ended up with 7 instead of 6. I think that's why, because that'll, like, when it's like that, it'll make it too wide in the middle. And again, it's fine.
Yeah, after I raked, I should have picked up the string again and let it reset.
Done it again, maybe so. Yeah, so maybe the thing to do is just before you seed, just sight down the lines again. Yeah, just one last sighting, and then if it's crooked, then you just go in the middle, pick them up and drop them like a string line, basically, right? So, but again, we're just following, for the first one, we're just following that outside edge, that string, and it's the same thing, you're just pushing it just like the other one. You don't have to push this one down at all, Chris.
Okay.
You're just pushing it forward. And you're going up to the line again. And then you just finish it off with that back roller. And back, cross over, go to this side, do the same thing. Back. Okay, and then for this one, I find that the distance is about like this. So it's kind of like right on the edge of the other one.
I see.
See what I mean? So, and you can measure it sometimes by doing the back wheel. So like there's 1, right? There's 2, there's 3, and there's 4, right? So you can, like, if you're ever unsure, that's a way of measuring it. So that's your 6 rows, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it looks pretty good, right?
Yeah.
That looks fairly even. So we could say, like, as long as you stick to the edge of the last one, like right around here kind of thing, I'd say.
I see.
Then you should be pretty darn good for the 6 rows.
Cool.
And again, like, it might be a little wonky because the middle is actually wider than the end of these.
Yeah, I see that now.
And it's fine. You know, you just kind of like remember it for the next time. And it's not like, again, like this isn't like, you know, we're not building a piano or anything, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. The main goal is to get crops that grow and can be harvested and sold, right? So it's and then you're just gonna like till it and do it again. So it's not, we're not aiming for perfection here. So why don't you do these 2 rows?
Okay.
You can see how, so see the difference here in the width
Yeah.
of what we have left compared to the middle there?
Yes.
So what you can do is just as you're going, just as you see it getting wider, just kind of like creep out a little bit into the, away from the next row. You see what I mean?
Yep.
And then we can just do 6 instead of 7 rows.